Michael Cepress, an instructor in the art department at the University of Washington, is also a passionate clothing designer. Going to graduate school at the University of Washington was what sparked his artistic voice. We sit down with Cepress to learn more about him and his talents.
I was trained as an artist, I went to art school, and so the idea of wearable art is really more in line with where I'm at than fashion design in the sort of industry way. I decided to teach here at UW because not only is this where I got my MFA, and this is a building that I feel very comfortable in, it allows me to continue to be a professional and to teach simultaneously. It starts with an idea or a feeling of some sort. I begin by doing a lot of research. Then I find fabrics that sort of are in line with what I see myself working with. We make patterns, we fit the patterns, we make prototypes, we fit the prototypes, take the prototypes apart, correct the pattern, cut out the actual fabrics, put the finished garment together, adjust the design accordingly, refit that original garment, that final garment, and then in the end is usually a pretty refined work of art, ideally.
Michael welcomed us to his International District studio to get a taste of his work and inspirations.
Designing for men is just kind of intuitively where I've always been. I think about men's clothing the most. I'm a man myself, I wear it. So I think through my own lifestyle, that's really kind of where my interest goes. So I teach wearable art workshops, namely one that's called Wearable Art and the Body. I think you have to understand the body in order to design for the body. Those two things need to go hand in hand. History is absolutely integral to my design process. I love objects from the past and I love styles from the past, and I'm usually looking backward in order to move forward.
Michael took a moment to explain to us why he is so passionate about both his work and teaching.
I don't believe in masters who keep their techniques to themselves. I really believe in that process of sharing, and teaching is just such a perfect format for that.
Cepress has been working on a massive research project of 60s and 70s clothing.
I've always been completely fascinated by the 60s and 70s. I think that I have a really deep personal connection to that moment in history. I love the music, I love the people, I love the style, I love kind of the entire cultural expression that happened then. So this project is about the style from that era and about how the clothes tell those stories. I think the #1 advice I could give is to stick with it. I know it sounds completely cliched and kind of the easy answer, but more than that, keep working, but keep working in a way that is completely in sync with where your intuition is. Really follow your heart and follow your gut, and in making decisions about your life, don't let them be based on things like money or kind of superficial endeavors. Really try to find the core of who you are as a person and let that lead the charge.
You can check out Michael on www.michaelcepress.com.